Welcome everybody to Shitty Cowboys. Hey, this is part two of our special The Quiet Year, I guess two-part TTRPG where we are building out the map for West Hollow and the surrounding regions. How about we go ahead and, just for the sake of mostly us, I think, and maybe listeners who haven't either listened to the podcast episode in a while, or we missed the last stream because it was supposed to be on Christmas Day. So how about we all kind of go around and try to figure what the hell is up with this map, just to kind of refresh our brains. I will say, very quick recap of the map and the system of Quiet Year. What we do is pretty much there are 4 different seasons. There's spring, summer, fall, and winter. By the end of the winter, it will end the year, and all we do is we take turns drawing a card, doing whatever prompt it says, and then either adding to the map or making a project on the map. And it just kind of fleshes out the map for us. As you can tell, we actually will be drawing on Roll20, and it's like pretty fucking stellar grade A art. So if you're listening to this in podcast format, you should probably check out our Discord and see the pinned message of this beautiful, beautiful map. But yeah, if anybody remembers, so let's see here. I see a giant telescope in the Aurora Mountains down there, bottom left. I think Sean drew that. I don't remember exactly what that is.
I don't either. I did draw
it. Anything really big, I think. No, I don't think that's true, because
I remember the ski resort is a
bit.
wizard.
Yeah.
Wizard with the ski resort.
Okay, so we do have a wizard that made a ski resort. There's some kind of telescopic astronomy tower thing being built. I forget exactly why, but I remember I think I got really excited about it because I don't know. I'll go back and listen or something. I don't know.
I think you mainly got excited because it was like a good drawing in comparison to most of the other stuff we've done.
I can look at that and I'm like, yeah, that's a goddamn telescope right there.
A skeleton? My brain.
Did I mention that I've got a lore report recording after this, so it's going to be a wild night. Just kind of circling around the map, I do see that we've got a nice gumbo drawing right there. Drundo, you want to go ahead and kind of recap your whole father-son situation real quick?
Well,
Sean just now remembered.
I totally forgot.
Thing was, this here thing comes out of the forest. Now, folks nearby thought he was a Sasquatch, but the truth was, he was, in fact, my son by my wife, the bear, my ex-wife, the bear.
Yeah.
He has come stumbling through the forest looking for me. And all he's able to say was like, jambalaya, daddy.
Yeah.
That was the basic gist of it. And then some of the local folks nearby, because we're pretty famous, eventually tracked me down, and he came to live with us. And his name's Gumbo, and he's half man, half bear. And he's a kind of Sasquatchy looking fella. We decided that because he was a natural affinity for wildlife, like his daddy, not so much like his mama, who was main affinity for wildlife is like a kind of a gourmet interest, as you might say. Anyhow, we decided we was going to open up a petting zoo and little farm for him there to run and give him a little job, integrate him into society.
Yeah, we'll have to see how busy that petting zoo is when we actually record like the next episode of Shitty Cowboys, because you guys live kind of out deep in the woods, so I'm curious to see what kind of people come to visit that. that petting zoo. Yeah, I'll just kind of circle around this map real quick and just try to do quick recap because I know we've still got 2 more seasons to get through tonight. There are the talking eggplant farm that Sean drew, and unfortunately we did not find out how they're talking, but that will be something we discover in game. There's the marijuana and ice cream shop in the bottom right. Yeah,
What?
yeah. I think that was a Gerundu thing.
Yeah, they're it's Jen and Berries. They are I think a halfling goblin couple who run a community for the smaller peoples, and they live in the extreme ends of the Green Top Plains, out by where the river bends around there, and they have a community where they grow the dankest weed and the nicest dairy ice cream you ever did eat.
Yeah, I do think that was a direct quote from the last episode. The dankest weed. Then we go up and follow this weird-looking winding river, and it goes to this giant lake that has a casino, a hydro plant, and a shittier boat than
It's
the
like
casino.
a fishing boat, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they were like kind of shown off by the casino. There's a really stinky forest in the top right.
It's a swamp, right?
Yeah, yes, the stinky swamp. That makes more sense. I see the stank line, so that's the only indicator I had. They're making an absolute monster of a boat to the left a little bit, and
No,
that
was an archaeological dig. That
Oh,
giant boat. It's
thank
like, what's
you.
it doing there?
I thought
Why
they were
is it in the middle of the
making it.
desert?
Okay,
No,
yeah,
that was the
that's
archaeological dig. Yeah, the absolute
It's
gigantic
bigger than the fucking
boat.
cities. Then there's a giant sinkhole a little bit above it. There's a town to the top left. I don't fucking remember much about that town, but they're there. There's dinosaurs stuck in like a pit down to a little bit, and then a couple other notes on the desert. There's a old family that has a cactus farm where they try to sell cacti to people. I don't think their business does very good because they could just walk 10 feet away from that farm and just pick their own cacti. And hey guys, what's that swirly green thing right in Dead Man's Desert? Anybody remember that?
You drew that. So
Oh, I don't fucking remember what it is.
You tell me, buddy. I mean, it's in green, so you drew it.
I don't know either.
Oh shit, yeah, I don't know what exactly that is. I mean, it's a swirl.
Swirl.
Maybe if anybody in chat was there or that listened to the last episode, maybe you guys could say what it was. One of the earliest things I drew. I remember that, but I don't remember what it is. But other than that, we got a couple more seasons to get through. We got through spring and summer. Let's go ahead and hop into the fall. This is where it's supposed to get pretty, like the choices are supposed to get deadlier, like higher stakes, and yeah, shit's supposed to be going bad. Oh, I will say I do have a couple notes. We've got archaeological dig is at 5 weeks. Gumbo's job / petting farm is 3 weeks. And cavern investigation is 4 weeks. I think that's the big, the black hole at the top by the big boat.
The town that fell through the sinkhole into the Underdark.
Oh yeah, a whole town fell through. Oh damn, we had some fun shit on this map, and I don't remember a damn thing. I'm gonna go ahead and draw from the autumn deck. So, you know what? How about I go ahead and pull up the week real quick. So it is okay. Active player draws a card, and then project dice are reduced by 1. And then the active player chooses and takes an action of discover something, hold a discussion, or start a project. Okay. Just had to refresh myself on the rules real quick. So, I got... Damn, why is this? Okay, there it is. A project just isn't working out as expected. Radically change the nature of this project. And when it resolves, I'll be responsible for telling everybody how it went instead of the original creator. Or something goes foul and supplies are ruined. Add a new scarcity. Okay, so our projects we've currently got are cavern investigation, archaeological dig, and Gumbo's job. Oh, you know what's gonna happen?
What are you gonna do?
All the goddamn animals got out at Gumbo's farm.
Oh, god damn it,
He's
Gumbo.
gonna-
Why'd you leave you gotta close the gate, Gumbo. I keep telling you.
He's gonna have to find a. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, but it just says radically change the nature of this. Okay, so I'm gonna give Gumbo a new fucking job. All the animals get out, so Gumbo can't create that petting farm anymore. Petting zoo.
no.
I don't know why I keep calling it petting farm. So instead, that's gonna be 3 weeks of Gumbo going around door to door around West Hollow, handing in applications for jobs. And he's going to be trying to find different means of employment. Okay, now okay, so that means I can either start a project or discover something new. I should have thought about this before we started playing. Okay, so looking around the map, I'm trying to look for kind of, bigger areas that are, a little bit lacking. Oh, okay, I got a project for us. Can one of you two that can zoom in tell me what that building's called? I forget, and I can't zoom in.
What building?
The one I'm pinging.
Oh, that one.
It's like Low Point.
Low Point.
What was that? That sounded weird, Sean.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're like double.
There's two of you. What happened? It wasn't always like that. Oh, are you in
You go through
Yeah,
roll
how's that?
20.
Yeah, you were in roll 20.
Why is
yeah,
roll
okay.
20 even like that?
Yeah, fuck off, roll. I'm just kidding. We're using roll 20. Okay, Low Point. Yes. So Low Point has had some hauntings and other spookiness going on around it. It's kind of a thing that the children and like teens of West Hollow Town have heard rumors about, so they kind of like dare each other, like, hey, I dare you to go and spend the night in Low Point. And I'm gonna say that a group of like semi-professional / amateur ghost hunters are gonna spend some time in there and try to get to the source of what is actually going on in Low Point. And for the time, maybe, I don't know, like maybe we'll say like 2 weeks to like get supplies and then actually do the stakeout and stuff and the investigation. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay, let me draw a spooky. Ooh, that's a ghost.
A spooky roar.
Does that look like a ghost? That doesn't look like anything, does it? We'll have to figure that out on our own later. But anyway, somebody else can go.
All right.
And I'm pulling up my notes because I forgot that I was supposed to.
Draw. No, don't draw 11 cards. Just draw one.
It's a lot of cards. I forgot I had like a notepad to like keep track of these projects.
Okay, so I've got the community becomes obsessed with a single project. Which one? Why? Choose one. Getting Gumbo a job because they want. They're like, we gotta stop him. He's like breaking down everybody's doors when he's knocking. Like, God damn it, he come around my door, just been knocking down and smashed through a window, begging for a job, waving a piece of paper around. So I got to choose one of these. So they decide to take more time to ensure that it's perfect and add 3 weeks to the project diet, or they drop everything else to work on it. All other projects fail.
Oh my god.
So I guess it's going to take 6 weeks to get him a job.
Okay.
So, you got to think about this, right? If we get him the wrong job, he's just going to do this again next week. So they're going to like make sure he's got a job that he's going to actually stay in. So there you go. So yeah, it's going to take another 3 weeks.
Okay. So I just updated all the project times on my end so that we can keep track of those a little bit, because I forgot to mention dropping the week down on my turn, and I just dropped the week down on your turn also. Okay, now either discover something new, start a project, or hold a discussion. Yeah, this is where it got to me, and I was like, oh shit. I have to come up with stuff. I should have already done this.
Okay. There's a discovery of it's really severe sandstorms through the desert, like lasting days, and then at the end of it, the sands have shifted and revealed this giant Sphinx statue in Dead Man's Desert, and a mysterious staircase heading down into the sands.
Ooh.
I like that.
I know. I was on board before you even mentioned the staircase going down in those stairs, and I was like, oh, fuck yes. Okay, well, you have to draw that. Okay, well, right there, that looks like a wiener and balls.
Not full on.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
The Sphinx is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good now that you got the back half on it. All right, Sean, go ahead.
Which one do I click?
Fall.
Oh.
You should be able to just like click, yeah, and then if you click it again, it'll zoom in. So you got a 4 of clubs.
What? The strongest among you dies. What caused the death? Or the weakest among you dies. Who's to blame for their death?
So this isn't like Jambalaya or Sean Morrison dies. This is like you know,
Somebody in the town.
It would be somebody like in, when we call it the community, we're talking about the entire map, because we're taking some liberties with the Quiet Year. It's supposed to be like a small, tight-knit community, kind of exploring things. We're using a pretty large-scale map with like a lot of different communities sprinkled about. So,
Say the ski resort wizard.
no,
He dies.
no,
He's dead
Oh no.
due to avalanche.
What becomes of the snow? Does it stay after he dies?
Please. I know we're not supposed to give inputs. Please stay. I want a
Yeah,
big.
it stays.
I want a big ski resort.
It stays, but the wizard's gone.
Oh man.
You can't turn it off now.
It's stuck like that.
He died as he lived.
Well, I was gonna
A big
say
pile of snow.
for my project, it was gonna be that we're seeking a new wizard to replace him because everyone loved it so much.
Ah,
Okay.
The weather wizard.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, it's supposed to be like a community, like between us three, to kind of pick how long that project would last.
I don't know, a while. I
was
think it's a
gonna
pretty
throw in, like-
isolated part of the map, right?
Yeah, I was gonna throw in like, hey, yeah, they just need to like hire somebody. That can't be too long. But like, you have to find a wizard in West Hollow, which are pretty rare alone, and then
Yeah, I mean,
somebody who
we've
can
got
control weather, like a
the-
Lord
one of
Jon
our-
Snow.
one of our natural deficits is like trade routes and
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's where Lord Jon
ways
Snow
in and
retires
out.
to after OSO season 1.
Snowball.
Okay. Yeah. What do you guys think? 4 weeks for that?
Yeah,
Sure.
4 weeks to find Lord Jon Snow.
Ski boy. 4. Okay, so
Ski boy.
low point finishes. I'll say that the team of investigators that went there to check out what was causing the haunting. Man, this is something that I was planning already for Shitty Cowboys, but now I'm trying to think of something else. So my brain's only on one track right now. Let's say that they think that it is not just a poltergeist. It's a family of poltergeists, which is kind of weird because usually poltergeists are pretty solitary beings and they don't really have any kind of community at all. So, and we'll actually say one of the ghost investigators died during the investigation. So they definitely seem like violent spirits. And then everything else goes down. So Dig is at 2. I think his job is at 4 now. Cavern's at 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, my turn. Let's see what I get. I got 10 of spades. Not spades. 10 of clubs, rather. Harvest is here and plentiful. Add an abundance, or cold autumn wind drives out enemies, removing a threatening force from the map in the area. Now, it would be really easy for me to send away the horseman that hates cowboys, but I don't want to do that. Our abundances currently are... Oh, where was that? Okay, our current abundances are...
Lumber, iron.
Yes. No, I've got iron as an abundance, scarce as lumber and trade routes. If you scroll up a little bit on Roll20, like the third message. And we had lumber as a scarcity because there's not like tons of woods other than where you guys are staying, but other than that there's not a lot. So for the entire zone it's kind of scarce. But to add another abundance, we will say...
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah?
I'm here.
Oh, you cut out.
Yeah, that was awful.
Well, I'm going to say that for an abundance, this is kind of easy, a gimme, but I'm going to say cacti. They had that old farming couple had a plentiful bounty this year and got a shit ton of cacti.
Well, Mildred, we had a bumper crop of cacti this year.
Okay.
I hope people are buying.
I want to discover something. I think that you guys have been to Griffin's butt before. Griffin's
That's
beak.
right.
How do you know what I'm gonna do some at Griffin's butt next time too?
Oh, are you? Okay, I'll hold off then. I don't want to.
No, you can do it. Go for it.
Okay.
I mean, it's a place of mystical importance. There's no reason why there can't be many things happening inside Griffin's butt.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Oh no. Well, I guess that'd be a project. I'm gonna say there is a. It's kind of like a business board of like 5 to 10, kind of wealthier humans. They are going to try to set up a like a really gaudy roadside shop. Like picture like when you're on a road trip and you see like bulletin boards like world's largest peanut here, and it's like got arrows and shit to it.
Sure.
And they're gonna try to be making Griffin's Butte into a like touristy stop rather. For all the people out there in the desert. And that's gonna be completely building it from like the ground up. So Griffin's Butte Forest. I think 4 weeks. 4 weeks sound okay. They're pretty wealthy, so they can bring in, outside hires to, do the construction and stuff. And they're just gonna set up like a little. They're gonna try to set up like a little gift shop that sells like little. I came to the Griffin's butt, and all I got was this dang keychain, stuff like that. It's gonna be really highbrow stuff. And then Cavern. Who started the Cavern? Because it just finished.
I think I did.
I think so too. So you can explain how that goes and what they find down there.
They find the expedition is going obviously for the full 4 weeks. All of them come back, but they say some of the buildings are still miraculously still standing, even though they've fallen so far. Of the original inhabitants, there is no trace. There's no bodies, no remnants of any signs of struggle or anything from what's intact. There's obviously a lot of it's just rubble, but from what they did find, there's no no signs of struggle, no bodies. But there's strange slime covering everything, and signs that living beings have been disturbing the ruins down there. But of the original inhabitants of the town, there is no sign.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I cannot suggest highly enough for DMs out there about to start a campaign to do the quiet year prior to starting it, because then your players just straight give
you stuff. Yeah,
they give like that's just a fucking probably a 4 to 5 episode of Shitty Cowboys right there. Just hand it to me. Awesome. And with that, I think we go to your turn, Drundu.
Okay. That's your card. This one.
Yeah, you have to click the top of it. 5.
I've got the parish arrives. Who are they? Why have they chosen your community and for what? Or a small gang of marauders is making its way through the local terrain. How many are there? What weapons do they carry? Okay, yeah, gang of marauders. So there's a ruthless gang been sighted patrolling around. Folks say these cannibals, and they carry people off, chop off their limbs, and eat them. You find like little bits and pieces of things left around. They've been toying with people, taking great pleasure in it. Like, if I was to compare it to one of them fantastical moving pictures, it'd be like Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of things.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Going around the place wearing people's skin.
Okay.
That's fucked up, dude.
Can't be more than about 10 of them, but there's certainly enough to cause a problem.
You don't want to say there's 60 of them, and then you and Sean Marston.
There's 60 leather faces.
And you and Sean Marston have to go and kill them all.
There's about 10. There can't be more than about 10. The numbers are, people can't be quite sure because they tend to be attacking at night and, picking on folks and dragging them off. So, speculating between 5 or 10.
And they have roadside chili.
The card does say what weapons do they
Award-winning.
use.
Well,
Do they actually have like some kind of like
got some kind of.
chainsaw?
It's like a saw or blade that like vibrates by magical means.
Yeah, I mean we've got some kind of we've got trains.
steampunks.
Yeah, we've got
Steampunk
trains in
shit.
this campaign, and
That dude
we've-
had steampunk like fucking mech armor in
yeah,
um,
sure.
that adventure we did.
We can make chainsaws fit narratively for sure. Cool. All right. Would you like to? So I did realize that I'm. Yeah.
Some say these left over from the mechanical menace, Quick Clank McCrank, armed with a saw using for the slaughterhouse.
Okay. So we are supposed to tick down the. We've been doing it a little bit backwards. We're supposed to tick down now before you do your thing, which means the dig has been completed for that giant ass boat. I think that was
Sean's.
it was one
It
of
was
you
me,
two.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
What they find? What is it?
Fuck, I don't know.
Big
Shit.
ass boat.
Explain yourself. What is
You
this
drew the
boat?
big boat. I,
I
said,
can't
Sean, that's a
remember.
big boat, and you said, "Yeah, I know. It's on purpose."
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna dig
remember
you
what
out
the
of this
fuck
hole.
my plan was.
Me and Jorunda will sit here and just enjoy some drinks while you consider why the fuck that boat is so goddamn big.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I can't even remember why I drew that. We could just say it was an arc, I guess.
Just
Yeah, why the fuck not?
yeah.
Yeah, and
yeah.
this whole valley was
Yeah.
it used to be underwater.
Now that's
Cool.
fucking scary. Just from a general sense of climate change perspective. Okay, cool. And then the other ones, nothing else is finished yet. The farm's got 2 weeks. Hire a new ski boy's got 2 weeks, and Griffin's butt has 3 weeks. Sean, it's your turn if you want to go ahead and draw a card.
Draw that.
Still autumn.
Yep.
The parish arrives.
No. Click the
Oh, that was
top one. Yeah, that one was Drundu's.
Whoops.
Yeah.
You gotta click like, yeah, there it is.
It's different from Tabletop Simulator.
It says the community works constantly, and as a result, a project finishes early. I like that one. So
You didn't read the second, or a group goes out to explore the map more thoroughly and find something that had been previously overlooked. So it's pretty much you can either finish a project right away or discover something new as a bonus turn.
I think we find a wizard.
Okay, yeah, so it goes. It finishes earlier than expected. Okay, and this is your gig, so you can explain what kind of proprietor they find to take over.
Yeah,
Can we say it's Lord Jon Snow?
I mean, we could. Why not? That
Yeah.
way, if you guys get to him,
'Cause he's retired, so
so okay. So we're gonna say
We've
that
already had
Lord-
Jerry Higgins, so why not?
Yes. Okay. So we'll say that Lord Jon Snow has retired from the Adventurers Guild.
fuck
and,
yes.
For some reason, somehow. So that means that this campaign is in the same universe, the Majestic Goose multiverse, cinematic universe, we should say. Okay, yeah. So Lord Jon Snow is going to be running the ski resort here in West Hollow. Okay?
That's what he does now.
Yeah.
So we have Are we doing like a follow up for one shot, anyways?
Yeah, I was gonna do like a kind of an epilogue of where they are now. Now you got your where Lord Jon Snow is now.
You're running the ski resort.
Cool. All right, and then you can go ahead and either. Well, first let me tick down stuff. Farm's got 1 week left. Hire new ski board got finished early. Griffin's Butt tourist attraction has 2 weeks left.
All right, at Griffin's Butt, this absolutely jacked Griffin with a juicy ass
Okay. Okay.
comes in
Okay.
and he is trying to put a stop to this story that you got running there.
Oh no.
He talks too and he walks.
Okay. All right. So, how are we gonna do this? Would we just do?
And his name is Gobbles.
Okay. So it sounds like you're gonna have your own project.
Griffin.
You're gonna have your own project to sabotage my project.
That's right.
I don't know how that works in this.
That
but
sounds like you want to have a discussion, really.
I don't know if Gobbles is one for discussions.
How does having a discussion work in the game?
Okay, yeah. So we have not had a single discussion, which I'm
just wondering if it applies to the situation.
It's probably getting pretty close. So the way discussions work is you can call a discussion. Everybody pretty much brings like their own representative of the community that you can pretty much make up. You could say I'm Sir Wilston from Dead Man's Desert. I just and just in character we RP out saying like, hey, I think this Sphinx needs to be investigated. I think we need to send a group of people down to check it out, or you can kind of like rally against a project. Like I don't think we need a tourist attraction here at Griffin's Butt.
Okay.
And that's supposed to be the only conversing us as players have in this system about the actual game. That is a big ass Griffin, and that's a big ass on the Griffin.
Wow. That's really impressive. Good job.
That is impressive, both in size, stature, and actual artistic
there's no
ability.
fucking mistaking what it is. Yeah, that's definitely a Griffin's butt.
Got it.
Wow. Yeah.
But for this,
well done.
I think what we'll do is we'll say Griffin's sabotage, and we'll put it. It's got to be at least 3 weeks, because the tourist trap's not supposed to be finished for 2 weeks. So we'll say that like when they finish the tourist trap, the Griffin will have like 1 more week to potentially actually wreck shop.
Run them off. Yeah.
Yeah. Now shit might pop off in these cards, which by the way, I did forget to remove any cards, and we've been removing 3 cards each. So I'm gonna real quick just click 3 cards from the autumn deck, and I'll take the 4th card on my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We removed 3 of the other 2 decks to speed things up a little bit. A project finishes early. Which one? Why? If there are no projects underway, restlessness creates animosity. There are projects underway. Okay, so I have to pick a project that finishes early. What was the Okay, I'm gonna say the tourist.
Getting a job on the tourist trap.
No, I'm gonna say the tourist trap finishes early. They brought in a little bit more help than they needed. It's not that hard to set up a really shitty gift shop outside of a fucking rock spire and put up a couple billboards. So I'm gonna say that one finishes early.
Sweet.
And then ticking down the others by 1, Gerundu, your boy got a job.
Yeah, you took over that project, so you get to say what
Oh.
job you got.
Oh, did I? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But
Yeah.
then you didn't take it back over by adding time to it or something?
I don't know if that really counts as me taking it over. I just increased the clock. It didn't say anything about me taking over the project. It was either that or cancel every other project, which would have been a dick move. So I didn't do that.
Okay, Sash asked what my gift shop is called. It's called Butte, like Griffin's Butte, and then like Butte's like, you know, beauty of, you know,
Yeah.
but yeah, so it's just Butte. And then for the job, here we go. You want to hear it?
Go for it. Lay it on
Gumbo
me.
got a job as a clerk at the gift shop. Okay.
Trying to run my boy out of business there, Griffin?
Fucking Jambalaya is gonna have a vendetta against this giant ass Griffin.
Now look here, Gobbles, I see you've got a fantastic set of buttocks, but if you try and get my boy fired, I'm gonna whoop them. I'm gonna whoop them fancy buttocks up from all over the Griffin's butt.
Buttocks.
Your buttocks.
I wanna find something over here to the right of this river and above the pot plant ice cream shop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discover something, and I'm gonna discover of course, someone is gonna struck oil. It's straight up Beverly Hillbillies. Someone is out there hunting. They shoot into the ground, and some oil springs up, really comically like. And we discover that there's oil and there's lands. I'm gonna change my color to black, and I don't know how to make it look like oil. Put a bubble. Oil bubbles, right? Damn, this doesn't look like oil at all. Okay.
Well, it looks like a hairy cookie.
That's oil for you.
Cookie you dropped in the carpet.
Yes.
It's oil. All right, Drender, you're up, bud.
Is that like
Go ahead
a
and draw
pube tube?
Go ahead and draw a card.
Okay, yeah. Someone leaves the community after issuing a dire warning. And what is the warning? Or someone issues a dire warning and the community leaps into action to avoid disaster. What is the warning? Starts a contentious project that relates to it.
Oh, I remember what the telescope's for.
Yeah, what is it?
It was, I think we saw like meteors through it. Somebody described
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
And it was something like, it was like a perpetual
that. Yeah.
meteor shower that like never stopped or something. Because I remember I got really excited about it. I was like, oh, that'd be a cool adventure hook to do something about the... Yeah.
Okay, someone issues a dire warning and the community leaps into action to avoid disaster. What is the warning? For the second one, I don't get whether I have to say who issues the warning or not. It just says what is the warning.
So what that would be is, yeah, you wouldn't really have to say who issues the warning. You would just have to say like, hey, we got warned about this, and in retaliation to that warning, we're going to start this project.
Somebody from the observatory has been watching the meteor strikes and is now convinced that it's only going to get worse. And as a result, the community have been encouraged to leave their regular jobs and put all their time and effort into building a series of like bunker complexes to protect against the big one. I was like, there's going to be these meteor strikes are just getting worse. They're going to get bigger and harder, and we're going to completely destroy us. The only choice is to move underground.
Oh my god. Okay.
Fuck, dude.
So,
It doesn't mean that it's right. It just means that somebody
Yes.
they've bought it. They've bought into this, or some people have.
so this project, what I would suggest is we probably should draw like a little bunker symbol around like each major settlement. And I mean, I feel like this is gonna be a pretty big undertaking, right?
But yeah, it did say contentious, right? So I don't mean that literally everybody just drops everything. I just think that like some people have, and it's
Yeah.
like this a lot of people don't necessarily believe it, so they're like, what? Go back to work.
So the cap on this system is supposed to be 6 weeks. I throw my hat over the 6 week fence, and I'm thinking we should probably do 6 weeks for this, where every kind of settlement on the map is going to try to make their own little underground bunker to survive the oncoming meteor onslaught.
It's the end times. Well, I've got a band of roaming cannibals as well.
Now, this was just like a random person that maybe said this, but a couple of the community members took it to heart. So, like,
Yeah.
we don't have to say, "Hey, this map, we're bombarded by meteors in a week," but they are going to spend a significant amount of time building a couple bunkers around the map. Roaming chainsaw cannibal. What was that, dude? Oh, are you trying to keep track of all the different shit popping off?
Yeah.
I've got a
yeah.
notepad up also that I've got. I'll go ahead and paste it in Roll20 right there. What I've got so far. But yeah, Drunda, if you want to go ahead and, well, shoot. You've got to draw
yeah,
these and then also take your turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put projects, Doomsday bunkers, 6 weeks, and then I don't know. I obviously like West Hollow Town would have one. Copper Reach would have one. The Trough would have one, and then maybe the Casino Boat would have one.
See what I'm doing.
Hey, A. Greening, I know you just recently listened to the episode on Podcast Feed. Do you remember what the town in the top left is? I know there was something specific about it, and I cannot remember what. Oh, maybe they were just like loners or something. Remember. Don't remember. I wish I could see how many cards were left in the deck. It seems like we've played so many. Alright, Trender has made a bunker now at almost every location.
Where else do I need to put one? I've got a trough.
Copper Reach.
Copper
To the
Reach.
top left of
There
West
it
Hollow.
is. There it is.
Those are really like the only like major settlements that I think would actually have the resources to do. I don't think like you
Yeah, I
guys are
think-
gonna be able to dedicate
No,
time in
yeah.
ICU point.
No, we'd go down to West Hollow or whatever if we were bothered.
Now this probably is just some kind of like crackpot theory, but a couple people think better safe
Some
than
people
sorry.
are buying it. Yeah. So I've got to do either discovery or project or something else.
Discussion. Those are the
Discussion.
three.
There's
Yeah.
nothing to discuss. There is nothing to
We-
discuss.
I mean, I think if you
I
were playing
will. It
this game,
shall be done.
if you were playing this game like as written, there would probably be way more discussions. But since we took these kind of liberties on the system, it kind of detracts from the discussions because there's a lot of different settlements and stuff.
Um. Let's think. We can have a. Ooh.
Hey, what was Madame Putin-Toot's sister's name?
Madame Blown Show.
Where was she at?
She was at Pebble Canyon with her bungee jump.
Oh, I was literally just looking at Pebbles Canyon and trying to remember. I was trying to think of something to put there, but we've got someone there. Someone's doing bungee jumping there.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what it is.
We
yeah.
don't have anything drawn there.
I remember that, but
I guess I need to draw bungee jumping or
I was
something.
gonna say, since you're taking your turn, if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and just draw.
Go for it. Yeah. Yeah. I need to come up with something like fast, super fast. Okay. There's coming out of the swamp. There's been a there's been lights in the middle of the night, and then undead have been shambling out of the stinky forest.
Well, fuck.
So I guess I'll do a little scare up here.
Also, okay, what's that?
It's a really
also-
skinny score.
Sean, Griffin's sabotage has completed. How's that work out? Does the Griffin straight up just smash everything?
can we say that they discussed and he gets half the profits or something like that? Because I want to keep both of them. And he's like the mascot for the shop.
Okay.
Because
so-
doesn't Gumbo work there?
Yeah, Gumbo works
Yeah.
there now. So
I don't
you
want to fuck that up.
you had a wrench thrown in your plan. Okay. Oh, all right, cool. I didn't know how
It
you were
sorts
going
it
to handle
out.
that. Okay, cool. So the Griffin takes 50% of the
Yay.
profit and is the mascot, and Gumbo still has a job.
And it's called Butte. So he's this Griffin with a fat ass.
They've got just like
He's
there's
thick.
like mugs with like cartoon likenesses of him like turning towards them
Yeah.
with his ass out, thumbs up. Like
Fucking- Oh man, I can't wait till you guys go to this place. No,
We need some merch
I would
with
actually,
this
I would
Griffin
have
on
this
it.
mug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh man. Fucking merch opportunity right here. We just make the
Novelty
merch coming out of
mugs.
this place.
Good luck finding an artist.
Frumple's on like a 3 to 4 month back.
Like
I need a Griffin with a big ass.
a griffin wearing like fucking super low cut jeans
With the cheeky face, like-
the plumber's butt crack thing going on. Like
Fuck. All right. Well, Sean, it's your turn. Go and draw a card from Autumn.
Again? I'm still.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. That's the last card from Autumn. Jeez, I was thinking like it seems like we've done a lot.
Disease spreads through the community.
oh,
Choose
no.
one.
Choose one. You spend your week quarantining and treating the disease. Project dice are not reduced this week. Nobody knows what to do about it. Add health and fertility as a scarcity. We'll say nobody knows what to do about it.
All the
Okay.
kids went missing as well, didn't they? So it's like that's
Yeah.
can't make any more.
So it's no different.
God damn.
Okay, and then Jambalaya is at the gift shop helping
Okay.
Gumbo with the shop set up stuff. And he discovers that Gumbo has been nurturing this hidden egg, and it hatches when he finds it.
So Jambalaya is a granddad now.
Yeah, but the mom is Madame Blow and Show. so it looks a little more human, but not quite.
So it's
And
like
his name is
it's like-
Jambalaya Jr.
Jambalaya. Jamju. Jam Jam. Oh
Oh
my
god,
gosh.
this is gonna be like an episode of Maury or Jerry Springer by the end of it. Jambalaya Junior
What would you like?
Blow-in Show.
I'm trying to think mechanically what race that would be. Would that be like
I don't know. I was trying to work it out in my head, but I'm like,
shifter? Like a shifter?
It'd be 2/3 human, 1/3 bear.
Well, it'd be like three quarters human and 1/4
Three-quarters human, 1/4 bear.
bear. Yeah.
Shifter.
Yeah, shifter. So he'd be able to talk like for reals. Like
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's more human
Eventually.
than not.
he's just really
Eventually.
hairy.
It's still just a baby though. So yeah,
And,
okay.
and at that, also, Gumbo would probably be able to talk eventually, too.
Yeah, I guess he's
you know.
one. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start in winter now. The thing is, it's going to be hard to... Alright, so I see a card. I'm not going to zoom in and actually read that card because I want to take the 3 out. But the tricky thing is, there's a specific card in here. God damn it, there it is right there. Wow, that would have been a short game. Let me shuffle this again. So, the king of, what was that, hearts or diamonds, one of those two. When that's drawn, the game is just over. And it's
Okay.
supposed to signify that pretty much all of the community dies. For us, everyone's not going to die. It's just going to be the end of the game. That would have actually ended it right there on the second pool, but I was trying to remove 3 cards. I'm going to try that again. I'm going to try to remove 3 without... Okay, I removed 3. Next card. Oh, okay, this wasn't the one that ends it. Okay, you see a good omen. What is it? I'm going to say that...
Hairy baby
in-
born of an egg.
I'm gonna say that in the telescope, we see a constellation not seen before, and it's in the shape of it is in the shape of an egg, and people take it as the symbol of, you know, like birth, or like a new beginning, or rebirth even. And nobody quite knows what it means, but everybody starts to take it as like, yeah, like things are from now on going to start getting, you know, they're gonna be good. Everything's gonna be good. But we all know it's really the fucking Jam Junior. Discover something new. Wait, projects first. Doomsday bunkers go down. People are still building the Doomsday bunkers, I guess, just in case.
So well, we started now.
Yeah, we already started. We're not gonna waste a week of our time.
Oh, God damn it! I'm going to build this here bunker.
All right, I'm gonna have discovered what seems to be an absolutely ancient, like nobody can piece together the languages on this or anything. Like they can't, it seems so old that it's beyond any kind of written comprehension or written history, but it is it's a circle of stones. Think kind of Stonehenge-ish, but it's got some foreign language scribbled all the way around it. And it's larger than Stonehenge is. It's, you know, it's more stones and they're in a wider area, but it's kind of like Stonehenge. And I'm kind of picturing it as like a religious site, but nobody
Where
can
the
quite piece together what it
demons
is.
Where the banshees live, and they do live well.
All right, who wants to take the next turn? Now, bear in mind, any card draw right here may end the game. As you saw before.
I know, bitch.
Ooh, you almost
Okay.
got it.
An infected outsider arrives seeking amnesty. They have much needed resources with them. We can either welcome them into the community and remove a scarcity, but also introduce an infection to the community, or bar them from entry. What scarcity could they have addressed? How does this need become more dire this week? So, scarcities.
I'll just say our
fertility.
scarcities are health and fertility.
Yeah.
They've got a fucking cure, but they're also sick in a different way. Or we also have lumber and trade routes.
Well, guess who it is? It's none other than Mrs. Marston. Sean's, I can't even speak tonight. Sean's mother.
Oh,
She,
no.
yeah, well, she,
Oh God.
she is a well-renowned snake oil salesperson, and she has the remedy for the little bit of droop that's been affecting the community and affecting the fertility of the community. Now, she will come into the community and will make sure that there are no issues in the reproduction department. None whatsoever. And so people have welcomed her in. However, she also has, a mild but contagious form of ringworm, which is also, kind of unsightly. And that's been going around as well. People who have had marital issues have also developed unsightly skin conditions. And so they are a bit annoyed about this, but they do have functioning penises. And also, Sean's mother lives in the community now. Two can play at the family game, Sean.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Projects take down a week, which is just the bunkers. And then what would you like to do?
I think discover some no, we'll start a project. Mrs. Marston is going to start a project to grow medicinal herbs and the like. Just outside of West Hollow, where she's settled, selling her dick pills and various ointments.
I don't know how you're gonna draw that, so good luck, Gerundo.
I'm just gonna draw like a hospital symbol. So a cross, a blue cross, we'll say.
I don't know. What do you guys think for that? 3 weeks, 4, 2? I don't know.
I don't think it'll take her too long to like plant a garden.
I don't get along with my mom either.
2, 3?
Yeah, 2 weeks to plant a garden.
Okay, I said 2 numbers. He said yeah. All right,
One of those.
Sean, go ahead and draw a card.
Okay.
See if we're gonna end the game. Not yet.
All the animals and young children are crying and won't stop. Hold a discussion about this. Yeah. A great atrocity is revealed. What is it? Who uncovers it?
Ooh. Damn. I will say there are no children really, except for there's a marauding gang of children somewhere. But we did discover that there's like no children in this community for some reason, and we haven't figured out why. But we could still have that all the animals, like all the horses, are crying, or the great atrocity.
Say that. Say Mrs. Marston spread the original disease and is selling snake oil to cure it. And it's discovered by Rundu, but nobody else knows yet.
Oh, so that's the great atrocity.
Yeah.
Okay, so she introduced the initial plague, pretty much. That's
Yeah, the
affecting
fertility
everybody's
thing.
pee-pee. Yeah. Okay. All
She.
right, and then we'll take down
Hey,
the
I can't.
things.
They're
Damn,
gonna.
your mom kind of sucks.
They were gonna
Oh yeah.
hang your
Yeah.
mom, Sean.
We don't get along.
All right, and then what would you like to either discover or start a new project?
Uh.
So,
Shit. Okay.
yeah.
The cannibal people are. We found out they are the architects of the original meat train,
Oh,
and they're working on a new one.
I like that.
Oh, love it. Damn.
Mysterious train beef makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, I would say that that's probably a pretty big project, don't you think? I mean, just looking at the
Yeah.
path
Oh,
of
yeah.
that thing,
So they might not finish it. I don't know.
either 5 or 6 weeks, I would think.
We're probably not gonna finish it, are we?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, there's enough cards in here to finish it. It just depends on where that King of Winter card is.
I mean, if it doesn't get finished, all that means it doesn't get finished in this game.
Yeah.
It doesn't,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
get finished in the future.
Yeah, like when we're actually playing Shitty Cowboys the next episode, it may be like under construction or something.
Cannibal Midnight Meat Train.
Yeah. What do you What do you guys think? So it caps out at 6 weeks. Should it be 6 or 5, 4,
Let's do 4.
4?
See if we can finish it.
Okay, it might not. Yeah, we might not.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
you guys saw I drew 2 cards and I accidentally ended the game while I was trying to do our 3-card draw. Okay, let me go ahead and do my. Okay, the game has not ended yet. Winter elements destroy a food source. If this is your only food source, add a scarcity. Or winter elements leave everybody cold, tired, and miserable. Project dies are not reduced.
Same
I
as
like
the
that.
fault of Lord Jon Snow.
Yeah, I think
It's too powerful.
I think Lord Jon Snow comes in at a level 20 wizard and is a little bit a fucking gung ho at the beginning, and makes it a little bit too wintry for the entire zone. So I'm gonna say that the project dies don't reduce this week, which is unfortunate because Sean's mom was about to do the thing. And other than that, I want to start a project for people to investigate those weird Stonehenge thingies to find out what kind of religion it was and what kind of like just like what they were even about. And I don't know what that would take. Whatever you guys think. I mean, it's pretty far up there. It's out in the middle of nowhere. So I think at least 2 weeks just to like fucking get there. I don't know, 2-3 weeks.
Damn, I'm excited to actually play.
I know, I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm glad we did
Seems
this because
fun.
now I've got like just like years of fucking content for us now. I mean, what do you guys think? 3 weeks for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll put Stonehenge 3 weeks. Gerundo, go ahead and draw it.
Draw that shit. Oh my god. The Ace of Winter. Now is the time to conserve energy and resources. A project fails but gain in abundance. Or now is the time for hurried labor and final efforts. A project finishes early but gain a scarcity.
Oh.
What projects have we got active?
We have got Doomsday Bunkers 3 weeks. Sean Marston's mom 1 week. I forget exactly what that project is, like what that entails.
The herb garden.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Meat Train 4 weeks and Stonehenge 3 weeks.
The bunkers fail, but as a result,
Okay.
we gain.
Metal.
Yes, I guess.
Or it could be like laborers or something. You know?
just everything, just generally. Like, I guess we could we cancel out a scarcity instead?
can't. Yeah, we could. Yeah, what are you thinking? I forget what
I
exactly
don't
our
know what we got.
scarcities
We got
are.
health. Health and fertility is scarce.
Lumber and trade routes. Maybe lumber.
Yes.
Maybe they were using some lumber
Yeah.
on there, and we in that scarcity.
Yeah, they
Or...
can reclaim some of that lumber from not built, using it to, like shore up tunnels underground, to actually do it for useful things. Now that we're not going to get hit by comets. So now there's a bunch of like derelict, half-built bunkers just outside of towns.
Yeah, I like that too. I think that's gonna be funny. Maybe I mean, I'm just right away immediately picturing like marauding bands of bandits like fucking taking base up in those. All right, and then what would you like to do? Start a project or discover?
I think again I just want to try and fill in some of these gaps in the map.
Yeah, we got a couple of gaps. We could put some stuff in so that I mean that way when we like actually get back into the campaign, it'll be cool that, if you guys are wanting to go somewhere, you will have shit to like see on the way, which I think would be a fun callback.
Okay, so over here over by the river on the east, there is a fuck. I don't know. What is there?
It's hard. Like, while playing this, I keep thinking, like, man, I should really think of my next turn. And then I just fucking don't. And I think that's the booze speaking.
Booze in the late night is not helping. There's a community of gators that wear pants and clothes and talk.
What's that? Is that from Sarko?
Well, it was one of the original Jambalaya stories. It was like, them gators.
You know what?
You ever seen gator wear pants?
Dude, Runder, you've got so much content of just stuff from your stories to pull from. I mean, Sean already did that with your ex-wife bear mom thing.
So yeah, there's also the community of I guess there could be lizard people too.
Okay.
You
want to draw where that is? And then, Sean, do you want to draw a card?
Yeah.
8?
Winter is harsh and gives rise to fear-mongering. Spend the week calming the masses, dispelling their violent sentiments. The week ends immediately. Declare war on someone or something. This counts as starting a project. I don't want to start war on Sean Snow, but I mean, we could, but he's going to win because he's level 20.
So pretty much, if you take that if you take the top one, it would just end your turn and go to me.
Yeah, but I don't get to discover anything.
No, you wouldn't get to discover anything, and Project Die wouldn't count down either.
Oh, I have a good one.
You could declare war on someone or something and start a project.
We'll say that Gerundu confesses to me that my mother's the reason for that disease.
Oh
so
my
Mom
god.
gave everybody the dick rot shot.
Oh my god.
So we are secretly planning to do something about it.
Gotta take her down.
Yeah, we're gonna take down my mom.
So it says start a project.
That's a project.
So the project is you guys declaring war
Assassins.
on your mom.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, what's funny
You say that
is
wasn't good enough for you, Sean.
How many weeks do we put that at? I have no fucking clue.
I think we should save that for the campaign if we can.
Well, I can put it
Yeah,
at
let's
like
just
5
be
weeks. You guys
definite.
have to find her and all this stuff. And okay, well, that means we get to tick down the project. So Marston, she finishes her garden. How's that end
Hooray.
up? Either Jambalaya or Sean. I forget who started that.
It was me.
Yeah.
She does actually like grow useful medicinal herbs, but she also grows like poison stuff because she's fucking a no good piece of shit. So, so we have the town now. West Hallow now actually has a useful like apothecary like garden,
Okay.
but it also has like poison shit for alchemy purposes as well because Mrs. Marston is not nice.
I went ahead
And then
and
I
look
discover
at that.
something. What's that? Well, I get to discover something, right?
Yes, go ahead and discover something because I
Okay.
spoiled that. I jumped the gun a little bit. I thought that you had. I forgot that that was your like card you drew.
Yeah, so these blue glowing mushrooms begin sprouting up all over, and nobody knows what they are.
All over.
Yep, everywhere.
And then with that, I drew the king of.
That's perfect
Spades.
timing.
Look at that, 9:28. I was supposed to have a hard out for Lauren Poor, and 2 minutes early. And yeah, that's perfect. That means that all those other projects will just be left hanging in the wind, which is the meat train, the discovering of the Stonehenge, and the war against Mother Marston.
All of which will be fucking brilliant.
So fun.
Acts.
You like my mushrooms? They good?
Yeah, I'm.
Ask me in 3 hours when they kick in.
And yeah. With that, Jordan, you got anything you want to talk about before we end the night?
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of different shit on the network. I'm Silas Lancaster in Roll for Weird, and of course, Storytime with Silas. I'm John Millard Pendergrass in this here show, and I'm also Flex Gristle, soon to be returning in Motorsports Sport Arena. I'm also Jerry Higgins. You might know me from Capes and Crooks, or was it Shiver One Shot, or a bunch of different shit I've done. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all over the place. I have fingers in many pies.
Sean?
No.
Yeah, you can.
I should just say that.
We just revamped our website, majesticgoose.com. Go check it out. We have a ton of podcasts on the shows on the network. So
That's right, you do.
if you just listen to Shitty Cowboys or you just watch Shitty Cowboys, if you just listen to Shitty Cowboys, you should head over to twitch.tv/majesticgoose network and follow us on Twitch. And if it's the only podcast you listen to, check out all the other shows on the network. We've got so many. We're up to 14 shows now, counting streams and podcasts. So I think we're at like 10 podcasts. So just go check out some of the other podcasts on the network, like
That's crazy.
yeah, Dice Talk, Eclipse, Roll for Weird. We've got One Shot Onslaught, Halfway to Heroes, Lauren Poor, Storytime with Silas. We don't plug enough because it's an October thing.
So proud of it.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of the things that I'm most
proud.
proud about on the network, just because like the editing was so intense, and it's we've got a secret surprise coming up very soon for Storytime with Silas. So if you're not yet, go check it out. And also, leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts on all of the shows, no matter which ones you listen to, because that gives us a huge boost in charting and things like that. It really does help us
Super
out.
helpful.
And we got a Patreon, patreon.com/majesticgoose. It supports all of those 14 shows we've got. because as the network grows, the costs all pile up and all the costs grow. So that Patreon really, really, really helps us kind of,
Just
you know,
keep
stave
the
back
lights
those
on,
costs.
basically. Yeah.
Takes a little bit of the bite off of those costs. So check that out. And yeah, other than that,
Join us on Discord.
Discord, bit.ly/halfway to Discord or bit.ly/one-shot Discord. Both of those will get you there. We're all pretty much in there like 24/7.
Time. Yeah. Very approachable.
Just because, yeah, we're all over the time zone, so you'll find at least one Goose member in there at every time of the day.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what time you pop in.
Just snorted.
Yeah, we're always there to chat. So, and yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you all in 2 weeks when we get back into Shitty Cowboys, which I am now
can't wait.
so excited for. We've got
can't wait.
so much to explore. It's gonna be so fun. So yeah, we'll see you guys all in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.